It was so hot in Northern California, like way too hot. It was 98 degrees in San Mateo, where I'm staying, and it was almost 90 in San Francisco. There was a heat wave and I was not happy about it. I got to San Francisco around noon, bought a ticket for the ferry, and wandered around the ferry building until my ferry arrived. I was eating my delicious sandwich and drinking my strawberry lemonade, and then I saw the ferry pull up, so I decided to go wait in line. After about 20 minutes of waiting and standing in line for this ferry, just as I was about to board, I felt really odd. If you watched my Weird Life Lessons video, linked up here if you haven't seen it, I talk about this time where I'm standing in the hot sun all day and I chug a Mountain Dew and I almost black out. That feeling was happening again. My head was spinning, my ears were ringing, I was sweating like crazy, and everything was going dark. I thought I was going to pass out. So I had to push through the crowd to get to this vending machine so I could get some water and rehydrate myself, because it was at that point I realized that I had not had any water all day. But before I could even get to the vending machine, I had to stop and take a break because everything was going black. I honestly thought about just skipping the whole trip and heading back home. But I pulled it together, bought my water, chugged it, and got on the ferry. I ended up being the very last person to board. Very dramatic, I know. For some reason, I always forget to drink water. And it didn't help that there was a heat wave. From the shoreline, Sausalito looked a lot like Positano, a small coastal Italian city that I had the chance to visit last summer. And they were both very pretty to look at. Honestly, I didn't do too much while I was there. I watched the ship sailing, and I sunbathed, and I went window shopping. Thought about getting ice cream, but the line was literally out the door and down the street. On the ferry to the island, I was more concerned about not dying than looking at the views. But on the way back to the city, it was breathtaking. We passed the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, and we could see the whole city skyline. So that was my very dramatic trip to Sausalito. Stay tuned for more of my California adventures. I'll see you guys in my next video.
Isn't it the chronic? Plus the hoes good, it's feeling like rosewood. That like all the bullshit.
What is up, fellow kids? It is me with another video.